Another one. Another one. I've not made some video for some time because it's just, I wanted to not make another video, but it's come to that point where you just be like, what, what, what gives? You know, another loss, another routing, another 3-0 demolition. And I don't know, what can I say? Uh, it's been a bad result. The club is gone. The players completely out of their depth. Nothing looks like it's gonna change. I think for some time now I've been telling people, oh, a lot of Chelsea players are numb to the losses, and we're just waiting for next season. We've become Arsenal waiting for next season to win something. But in our case, it's next season until we have another hope, because this season is already gone. There's nothing anybody can tell me based on what I've watched and witnessed tonight. There was no fight, there was no endeavor, there was no spirit. It was soulless, it was just unattractive. Nothing at all was working. I can't even count any player who had a great performance. The keeper saved one or two balls, but apart from that, you can say this team, we are lucky we're in this position right now. Otherwise, we would have been, in the relegation battle with Spurs and other teams. This is really, really unacceptable. And I don't know how angry I should be or how much more angry I can get after watching this display from the players. Nothing to write home about. Think about this. And the statistic just came out, during the game, and it says Chelsea, this is the first time we've the worst run since 1912. 1912, the worst run. 5 games in the Premier League, lost all five, no goals scored. How many goals have we conceded? Everton, 3-0. Manchester City, 3-0. Manchester United, 1-0. Today's game, 3-0. Oh, before that, it was Newcastle, 1-0. This is all Premier League games. I don't even want to mention the PSG games in between, where we lost 2 games, 8 10. The last time Chelsea smelt victory was, and it doesn't matter anymore because this team, uh, I don't know. Are they playing for the club? Are they playing for the manager? I don't think so. But this was one of the worst performance, and we've had many worst performance, but this one right here was one of the worst performance ever. I don't know. I think everybody's just waiting to see what the club is going to do. Fire the coach. Is that going to help out anything? I don't know, because obviously whatever the club is doing is not working. Whatever the club is doing is not working, with this new approach, buying nothing but young talent with prospect. We are seventh on the league, 48 points after 34 games. Now guess what? We've played 34 games, but by this weekend we might see ourselves all the way down to the 12th, because right behind us, I'm looking at the table right now. We are seventh in the league with 48 points. The next team behind us is Brentford with 48 points. Okay, they haven't played their 34th game. Then after that, we have Bournemouth, who have been very, very excellent. Okay, 48 points. Everton at 47. We got Sunderland at 46 and Fulham at 45. Now, of course, even if Fulham wins their game, they're not going to go above us because of our goal difference. But you see teams like Sunderland, if they win their game, they go above us, and we might see ourselves on the 11th position. Make that make sense. We are Club World Cup champions, and a year ago it looked like things were going to get better. The coach was starting to understand the players, and all of a sudden, since January, everything just became a downfall. Since Liam Rosenior came in, it has been terrible. And I'm one who tries to believe, okay, I want to give the coach a chance. Of course, at this point, it's too short of a time for us to even say, he's at fault. Liam Rosenior's at fault. Why? Because he doesn't have a preseason with the team. He doesn't know the players very well. He's just starting to understand one or two players. But man, this is just terrible. Now you can say, okay, what about Carrick from Manchester United? He's coming almost at the same time with Liam Rosenior, but he's been having a fantastic run. What so yeah. I don't even know what to say anymore. And I think this is probably gonna be one of the shortest videos I've ever made because obviously there's nothing to speak about. The team was bad. It was just embarrassingly bad, annoying. I was watching a team that I love to watch, and I didn't recognize them. I did not recognize whatever. I don't know what the game plan was. It looked like we were just, how everybody was saying, the owners, they just bought a bunch of players, put them together, and let's see how they play together. Well, that's what we witnessed today. No cohesion. The players, I don't know if it's lack of of course there's a lack of confidence because when they get the ball, they want to play safe, pass the ball back side to side, give it to the keeper. I think that the keeper even the defenders actually probably had more touches than the attackers. This is just annoying. I don't know what to say. I don't know where we go forward from here. I don't know what to say because this is the worst I've ever seen Chelsea play, losing 5 straight games, no goal scored. Make that make sense. Look at the statistics for this game. Chelsea had 0 shots on goal for 90 minutes, 0 shots on goal. Brighton had 9 shots on goal. We had 6 flimsy shots attempt. Flimsy. Because I don't know, for some reason, I don't, maybe their boots are tied together and they can't, lift the leg, or they're not working on the calves or something, because that was one of the worst shots attempt. 6 attempt. Brighton was so good. They terrorized us, they used us, they embarrassed us, they made the players look like nothing. Nothing at all worked at all for the team. The keeper, Brighton keeper, did not even have any save. On the other hand, uh our keeper Sanchez made 4 saves. I think this game would have ended by 5-0, and it's not going to get any easier because now we have the next game against Leeds United in the FA Cup semifinals. They've been looking strong. They've been looking strong. So you know what that means. We're going to get another whooping, another routing. And I think I think at this point Chelsea fans should just put this shield of whatever happens. Just this is what I want Chelsea fans to think about. The next 5 games, we are probably going to lose all 5 games. So have that mindset at the back of your head that we are most likely going to lose the rest of our games this season. And if we end up winning any game, great. But at least you're not going to feel so bad because this is just pathetic. It is just pathetic. I don't know what else to say. Uh, the coach, he comes out saying he's angry and he's not happy. The performance is bad. It's been bad for the past 5 games and more. But he's been trying to play it nice. Oh, we have a couple of this. It's been bad for more than 5 games. It's been bad for the past 8 or 7 games. Just getting worse. And during the game, I saw Ibali in the field, and I see him take his phone out. I was like, "Oh, is he making the call?" I don't know, but whatever it is, I think at this point it's best to get the coach out of the club because obviously the players are no longer playing for him, and you can see it in the signs. The last game against Manchester United, when Fofana was, substituted, and the way he reacted, you could see it in the players. They don't care anymore. They don't like this strategy from the coach or whatever. Something's got to change because I don't know how much Chelsea players can take it anymore. All right. And do me a favor, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button so we can bring more videos because this is one of the worst ever, ever. Thanks for watching. Good night.